uplifting the underdog. We fighting above the law.
Hi.
My testosterone kicked in. Hey, Kimkins. Hey, Lisa. Hey, Mary Deathy. Amber, Northern Lights. Lucia. Is it Lucia or Lucia? Lucia. Hey, Hippie Soul. Kim Maple. Shell. Small Town New York. Janelle. Crystal G. Cotton Candy Boobs. I love you too. Hey, Dobby, Denise, Heather, Chaos Queen, Tracy S, Tiffany, Dalen. Hey, Bird Nerd. Hey, Darzilla. Oh, wow. All right, we're going to go back to the bottom. Hello, hello. Hey, Chatty Jen. Hey, Mimsy.
I'm a fan.
Hey, True Blue. Under Your Scars, Betsy Leak. Hey, guys. Hey, hey, hey. I know. Where to start? Where to start? You guys, I've just been sitting back. I've actually been... I don't know if I've been feeling this shitstorm coming for like over a week now or what, but hey, White Rabbit. Hey, Beth. I have just been like sitting back, watching, listening. I've been in a lot of y'all's chats, but not chatting. So I'm watching, I'm listening, I'm just... Hey, Mama Linda. Hey, Squids. I've seen you around. Hey, Hair Gal.
Yeah, YouTube Street's been wild lately. Yeah.
Hey, Killer. Well, sometimes you got to just sit back, shut up, and listen. Even Cher does that from time to time. And, like, where to even start? I mean, I see people just falling for this bullshit that Benny's saying. And then I see some people who are giving him shit like, too late now, Benny, whatever, right? And I was like, well, I don't really think that's fair, right? Because I've actually been saying, if you go back, go like all the way back, go back. I've actually been saying, even, you know, right after me and Benny's friendship broke up and whatever, I think it was kind of clear to see what really sparked that, right? But I told everybody what was going on. And shit, my dad even called it and doesn't even know shit about Benny. And was like, well, like, that dude's wired up, right? But I've been telling everyone, like, Benny went into this already saying and knowing that these people are guilty, right? Hey, Bob. And so am I shocked by the current events? No, I knew, like, it's a matter of time. But my question is, like, why now? Like, why now after Candace spits in your face? I mean, it's kind of, but they spit in his face so often. It's like, why now, you know? Now, I actually defended him because people were saying, oh, it's too late, Benny. And I was like, no, I don't think that's really fair. It's like, I actually said something directly to Candace and Ernie today, and it was pretty much defensive of Benny, but it said, you know, Candace, you spit in Benny's face one too many times. Did you think he was going to keep taking that? And I said, you have no idea who all, you know, Don's writing to and what's being said. And I said, be prepared. He is going to turn on you. It's not the first time I've said that to her. It's not the first time I've talked to Don about his wife, you know, turning him in or trying to set him up. And I've said it even months ago. It seems to me, I mean, look at where Don is. Look what everyone else is doing, right? People will be living their best life now, even though their entire family is wiped out. Hey, Betsy. That's the first thing I thought when I heard his live. Cher called this a while ago. Months ago, right? Months ago. I mean, I knew, but over some phone bullshit, here's the deal. Like, we know that there's multiple phones between the two of them before Summer even got gone, or whatever you want to say. Hey, Trulia. There's multiple phones between both of them. This isn't new. So I'm not sure what phone Benny's all uptight about, okay? Because I'm guessing they each gave one to TBI, but did TBI get all of their phones? Because they each had multiple phones. And don't forget, Robin told me that even prior to Summer's disappearance, that they would have video calls, and that, you know, both of them had two phones, and that Dawn would be, if she was hanging out with Dawn and Candace wasn't around, Dawn would, or whatever, video call me and then call Candace. And then she said vice versa with Candace. If, you know, if it was Candace, Candace would video call me and video call Dawn or whatever. So both of them had multiple phones, right? So what phone are we talking about he's so worried about? And also, why now, when he started talking about, it was March 21st. Did I miss? Thank you, Sharon Tuck. I did. I said it all along, but again, that's because Cher sometimes sits back and shuts up and listens, and I don't know, I might be part psychic. Reverend Donna said I'm gifted, but I call the shit months before it happens all the time, even back in the Watts days, right?
Yeah, that's true.
I call it, hey, Pikachu. I didn't see you, but I saw someone say hi to you. All that glitters. So, I mean, I called this word for word, the whole, like, everything. So my question is, why now that, like, this is when Benny comes out? Because I was always expecting it. Now, people saying, oh, you know, he's just doing this because Candace spit in his face again or whatever. I disagree. He's been actually wired up the entire fucking time, y'all. He brags about being a rat, okay? And I've said it. I have given him credit that he crosses lines and boundaries, and he's proud of it. And I've even said that there's some people like, I could get past a certain line, or I couldn't pass a certain line, right? You all witnessed how far I could make it, but there was moral things I wasn't willing to do. I mean, the whole time, pretty much, like, I knew in my gut, and they knew. Like, I never changed my mind on how I felt. I tried to, though. I did try to give it fair, even though my exact conversation with Don is, whether you are guilty or innocent, your right is to have attorneys to help you. That was one of my first phone conversations with him, was trying to set him up with attorneys. And I said, and you know what, Don? That might mean you don't talk to YouTubers. Like, I knew that. I was helping him try to get attorneys, and I knew doing that he probably wasn't going to be able to talk to no one, right? And I was quite all right with that. He's undercover. Now, to say he's just doing this because, you know, whatever, Candace is talking to Ernie now, so, you know, this is why he's doing this. I beg to differ, because he's got recorded calls. He showed some. But if you think that's the first time he's been recording calls, y'all are crazy. You all don't know what a real snake and rat Benny Keys is. How's that laugh go? Do that laugh? Yeah, okay. I mean, he brags about it. Now, I also don't want to say, like, and the same day I fucking defend him, he actually goes, oh, fuck, Cher, had to go and get her teeth done when Candace did. I didn't actually realize, I'm pretty sure I started my journey before even Candace, like, had any issues, but why would that even be a factor? I don't give a shit. If she had issues, I had issues, so what? Like, why is that even a thing? It's like, let's just burn Cher where we can. Staying in your lane was very respectful. Thank you, vet girl. All that glitters. Thank you. Now, okay, so I can't completely dog Benny either, because like I said, there is certain rules we don't have to follow with him being Benny, me being Cher. Like, we aren't detectives and stuff. We could cross lines that law enforcement can't legally cross, right? They have to do by the book. But I've been knowing, and I've been saying Benny's been wired up, and that he has gone in here already saying, like, he texted my husband less than 2 weeks before the whole stupid running down the driveway, holding up his pants and gonna chuck firewood at heels on the ground there. He texted my husband and said, they're guilty. Like, I don't even know if I can do this anymore. They're guilty. So I knew, like, it is ridiculous. So, but again, I will say, I mean, can I completely be against what Benny's been doing? No. Like, and he always told me, like, Cher, I can go farther in here than you can. And he brags about that. That's, you know, that's okay. You know, good for you. But is summer home yet? No.
Yeah.
Like, are we any closer to summer being home? I don't know. But I guess my question, it's not even a question, because I don't give a shit what he has to say. I honestly don't. My statement is, Donald got arrested February 7th, people. February 7th. If we were so concerned with whatever the fuck phone they're talking about, why wasn't this a conversation February 7th? Why do we wait until March 21st? Hello? Like, what is happening here? You don't ask about that phone February 7th, the minute, like, I know what Benny's been in there doing. I've told everyone what Benny's been in there doing. Now he's showing you what he's been in there doing, right? So that phone, you cannot convince me, wasn't a conversation on February 7th. This phone is just a distraction or his scapegoat to distance himself for whatever reason. And he's like, okay, this is going to be the issue. And if you think that I think for 1 minute it's as simple as Candace going on a panel with Ernie Shell, no. There's something more at play here. And either this is all thought out and planned out in some kind of more fuckery, or Benny's been looking for a way out for a long time, and this is his scapegoat right now. Because if you think that them phone calls was from, what, March 3rd? And you're going to tell me, please, them are not the only recordings that Benny has. Okay? So if you're going in there and they're innocent and you have nothing to hide and you're protecting innocent people, why are we recording them? Because he thinks they're guilty. My dad said that's the dumbest thing Candace and Don could have done, is have that guy around, whether he was wired up or not, really. But now we know, really. Yeah, thank you, Jay. I am. We're going to get into that. So now we got Candace being protected by some Kathy chick, right? Kathy. The savior Kathy. I met Candace 6 days after this happened. And then I'm like, I know Kathy. Like, Candace has brought up Kathy to me before. And I'm going to show you guys some stuff.
Which time did Sandman get the phone?
Oh, that's the thing. And if you believe for 1 minute, like, I don't know if I don't feel Donald gave that phone willingly. And even Tim's story changes very quickly to, like, no, he gave it to me. He's my friend. Like, here he is. And it's like a woman's purse, and I have all his godly possessions, and, you know, I'm just a good friend. But then it was, I saw, you know, it was in the seat of the car and blah blah blah, whatever. Dude also fucking said that he went through Benny's backpack, okay? And we're just gonna ignore that he admits that he saw a backpack there. Now, mind you, this is up at their house, right? But he just thought, oh, somebody, you know, could have been a protester, blah blah blah, you know, and come up here. First of all, okay, you said you found a backpack sitting in the back of the truck, and you unzipped it. It could have been a bomb or something. Are you fucking kidding me? And we're just gonna go past that he is actually, what's that called? First of all, who are you, Tim Mullins, to be going through people's backpacks that go there? They did not sign something. Did they to have their bags checked at the doors, or did they sign that too? Because I don't even know anymore. But
Yeah, that's messed up.
babe, can you pull up? I'm gonna share screen. Let's get to the Kathy bitch right now. That is, I call people bitch. Didn't we hear about the Android platform for months? Why iPhone talk now? Who downloads a phone when it's in the iCloud? Okay, he tries to act so stupid, and I'm on to that. Like, let's dummy down for people, and I'm just gonna pretend I'm just like a nobody. Well, which is it? Tim, are you like a nobody, just so stupid? Or, because that to me sounds like you can't take on being media management for, actually, I wouldn't even call it a high profile case. It's high social media case, but that's how these people designed it. In fact, we had Tim Mullins admitting that he has on purpose kept Summer's name and picture off of the mainstream media to help Dawn and Candace's feelings. Because they just couldn't take that.
Yeah, Tim keeps getting weirder and backing up Don's phone on his computer. Like, that's weird. Very, very weird.
That man lives in the Matrix, right? Can we pull this up? I Facebooked it to you. Now, I want to get to this Kathy bitch, who, if you guys remember, I helped Candace set up her Cash App, right? I thought I was doing something nice, and how can we help? And so I help her set up the Cash App, and then I share it on my platform, and I took a lashing for that. And I knew I would, but does Cher ever care? No, I did. Now, I made it on the community post and said, here is Candace Wells's Cash App. Should you guys want to donate to such and such? And I said things like vet bills, dog food, cat food, groceries, things for the house. I made a list of what all was needed at the time of me helping her with that. And can they see that?
No. You ready?
We don't need to turn the camera on to show it, right? So
No. Are you ready?
yeah. And so, White Boy Radio, thank you. White Boy Lockdown Radio. I always mess up your channel name. Thank you for that. Okay. And you guys make sure you're subbed to Matt and Noel, White Boy Lockdown Radio. White Boy Lockdown Radio. Am I saying it right? White Boy Lockdown Radio, yes. And can you make sure that they're a mod? And then his wife's channel, Damaged Goods with No Regrets. Also very good. Very blunt, honest, real people who they don't give a shit. They're going to say it how it is, and they don't care who likes it or not. They're going to be totally blunt about it. So that's what drew me to them. Now, making the Cash App, I then got texted by her. I was like, well, I shared the Cash App. Hope it's helpful. And some of you guys seen this like 7 months ago. No, not really, because I didn't need it for dog food. If you would have let me tell you why, I wouldn't have gotten fucked. I'm like, wait, what? And so I explained to her it's Cash App. I listed things because that makes people probably more inclined to want to donate to you. Like, okay, Candace has a Cash App. Great, but what does Candace need, right? So I listed things that we could all blatantly see that they could use, and I thought be nice. So she wanted me to get in touch with this Kathy. She had Kathy email me. Kathy then emails me, and I have to send the one that's blanked out. Okay, hold on. Had to. It's a blank going out. Okay, here we go. So it's Kathy, right? And she tells me pretty much to don't share her Cash App with any specific one thing needed to purchase with it. Just share the Cash App plain. I'm gonna pull up the email that Kathy, the friend, emailed me. Now, thank you would have been probably what most people say. Not that one. No, not that one.
Yeah,
that
this
one. Okay, so and you see the time, August 10th. So
It's not sharing yet.
Okay. It says, "Hi, Miss Cher. My name is Kathy. I'm friends in helping Candace with several things." Well, it says Candace, not Candace and Dawn or the Wells. I spoke to Candace just a moment ago and would like for you to please change the Cash App reasoning or remove for just a bit until we can talk about ways they can be helped. Well, it's Cash App. And the ways that they could be helped was blatant to 99.9% of us online. What, you don't get to say what donations are. If people want to Cash App you, and like I explained it to Candace, I said, it's Cash App. It's going to whatever bank you set it up for, and it's on, like, it's a card. Like, you could go to Dollar General and buy frozen pizza with it if you wanted. It doesn't necessarily have to be dog food. And then everything was gravy after that. But here is her friend telling me to take off what's it called? I wasn't saying that's what the donations had to be for, but I was listing, different things that they could use it for. We set up a direct donation for the vet today and literally shared it with one person, and that person sent me a screenshot of her Cash App and saying it was for dog food. So that's a lie, and I'm not sure. I will have to call and see if there was ever some kind of fundraiser set up to there, or I think there might have been one set to there, but again, that had nothing to do, because she still had all those animals on her property, right? That I'm pretty sure not every single animal got to a vet and had a checkup or got rabies shots, right? So that was all things listed. Now, if you go back to August, it's a ways in my community post. They're saying our sound is screwed up. If you go back in our community post, you'll see where my community post says edited. Our sound is messed up, Frankie says so. So this is kind of a lie. So I'm not even sure what they're talking about. I'm not sure why her friend would care. It should be a thank you, for taking the lashing, for sharing to try and help my friend. Thank you for that. Please confirm this with her, and I'd like to message you about other ways to help. Just don't want the haters saying, "Oh, there's a direct donation," but yet she's got a Cash App saying the same thing. And see, that's not, that is not what I said at all, but whatever. Now, looking into this person, I have found one that happens to, there's a few. I guess it could be any. But there is a Kathy Clay in around the area that studied and has went to the College of Seventh-day Adventists. So I don't know if this is another church person here, Kathy, helping her and backing her, but they've been involved since like day 6. She says day 6. Oh shoot. We can't hear. Yeah, that's what Frankie texted. We will try to fix it. So now you can hear me better? The sound is terrible. now the sound's fixed. Okay, so for some reason when I share screen, it's fucking up the sound. Antarctica. Yeah. Okay, well, that's... Oh, you saw the emails though, right? You could see it. Better sound. Interesting. Okay. So people want to silence share and not let the proof be seen. Okay. Better now. Okay. Well, shoot. Okay. Bye, Tammy Lou. Hey, Amber. It's hard for me to believe anything that BK says. I don't believe. Well, I mean, here's the thing. How do I say this? Here's the thing. It's majorly crossing a line. Like, you can go about and do whatever you have to, play whatever games, and if you're wired up, cool, whatever. However, some of us already knowing what he's putting out, right? And we've been saying this for months, several months, and he's bashed people, myself included after a certain time, but he has bashed creators and people and subs and viewers from thinking exactly what he's putting out and saying right now. He has bashed people and actually tried to detour people from coming to this very conclusion. And that is not okay. That is crossing so many lines, and I can't fucking see how at all that is helpful into finding Summer. Because guess what, Benny Keys? She's still gone. She's not here. And yeah, I'm getting all pissed off now because it actually pisses me off to think he detoured people from coming to this very conclusion for months. And the people who have been there at this conclusion from already day one, he has gone after and bashed and went real life on these people simply for saying these very things. So I'm not sure how him coming out now and, oh my God, just do the right thing. Oh, Sandman. No. No, you don't get to do that now. And people saying, Benny's a hero. No, sir. She's still gone. Benny's no hero. He just made it farther lying and being deceitful to the Wells than some of us could. And he's proud of that, and that's okay. I'm proud of him for that. But you do not get to act like some kind of hero for Summer Wells, and she is still gone. Because Summer Wells is going to be her own hero. It's not going to be Benny Keys. No. It's not going to be Ernest Shell. Okay, it's not going to be these people. It's probably not going to be any of us YouTubers. Let's be all the way real, okay? But you can't go and bully people. It doesn't matter what you're doing. Certain things I get, yeah, there's certain lines I had to cross, right, to make them believe. But to the extent that he went real life, calling children's protective services on people and all of these things, right? No, Benny. You don't get to act that way now. It's good you're coming out now and finally being honest. But why? Or is this all a staged event too? I don't know. Like, am I going to buy it all right now? Hook, line, and sinker? No, I'm not. There's a reason I've been quiet and not speaking because, to be honest, I didn't want to do this tonight. But a lot of you have reached out to me and you wanted me to report my thoughts and feelings on this. And they said, Cher, like, we want to hear from you, but we understand if you just choose not to talk right now. And a lot of you guys support and you've helped us in every which way possible. So I owe you guys to come on here and report how I'm feeling. Even though right now I feel honestly like we need to just shut up and listen still. And I'm watching you guys. I'm just not commenting. And yes, I'm not replying to a lot of people in text messages and phone calls. It's just I get into these funks. And I was like super anxious. I just felt like, and I told Mark, Mr. Cher, I was like, I feel like there's going to be something that happened. And this is kind of what burnt Mr. Cher off the case, because he actually got this feeling too. And then when it doesn't happen, it's a huge letdown. You get all excited and anxious and you have these dreams and you think something, okay, we're going to get somewhere now. Right? But then it doesn't, and it's a huge letdown. Like, she's still gone. She's still gone. And we are 9.5 months in, and she's still gone. And it doesn't matter. Like, nothing any of us did brought her home. And that actually makes me feel horrible.
Yeah.
It makes me... And so could you guys actually imagine being law enforcement? Now, it's good Benny's talking out now, because we hear the little things, like how law enforcement went there to try and do... First of all, we know how that looks anyways. You're not calling law enforcement to check on where your granddaughter is or your daughter. You're not calling them multiple times a day. They probably wouldn't get me out of that damn station if I was her. I'd be living there. What do you know now? How about now? What do you know now? Every time I heard one of their phones ring, is that my daughter? Is that about my daughter? But no, they don't do that. But they call the police because they want to know their rights about having Molly Golightly and Blowhorn Betty and everybody wandering their yards and pissing on the side of the house. That they care about. What? I don't think so. But Benny really wants to be the white knight. That's the problem, Meredithy. That's the problem I have with him. He can hate me all he wants, but what have I honestly done to him? You heard Tim thanking him. Thank you for taking care of the YouTube, blah, blah, blah. You know what was expected of him. And if y'all were listening from day one, like 8 months ago, he said that shit. He straight up told me he had people from the church telling him to bash me. Mm-hmm. And I was like, well, let's go along with it then. Do it. Start bashing me. I want to know why. Who? Why is what I'm saying matter so much that you have these people reaching out asking for me to be bashed? Let's do it then. Let's do that. For 24 hours, you bash me. Because I'm curious what happens and why. Why? Why me? A digital overload for distraction on purpose, in my opinion. That girl, yeah, that's exactly why, to be honest, I just feel, you guys, you need to sit back, listen. I wasn't reaching out to Don until actually today. If you guys know, I put up a community post up about 24 hours before Benny started putting all this out. It's in my community post. I can't remember if it's just members or not, but I didn't say who I got a letter from. I put some Blue's Clues bullshit up. I wanted Candace to think I had gotten a letter from Dawn. Boom. That community post goes up. Boom. Candace is falling apart. She's all up buddies with Ernie, which, by the way, yeah, I was getting said all of this bullshit that I've been writing them this entire time. Cher's been doing this. She's been saying this. She's been telling on this person. No. But you know what? Since I already did the time for the crime, I am going to fucking do it. It's like double jeopardy or some shit in this bitch. Y'all are already fucking assuming and lying and going around and saying I did that. So, yep, today I did that. And I also sent screenshots of Happy-Go-Lucky Candace on there with her new boyfriend, too. I sent screenshots of a few things. Gave a play-by-play with digital proof on what's really happening. So, Candace, I don't think he's going to be too happy with you. You're lucky I wasn't in contact this entire time with him. Oh, and there was some kind of rumor, too, like there was no money on his books. He went through his books or whatever. So I don't know if he'll use the $30. Well, $25 because of their fees. I don't know. But I did put $25 on his books. Yeah, I did that. So he might have money to call and harass Candace about it. He might get good and mad reading that email and then call Candace. I don't know. Maybe he had money on his books. I wasn't sure, but I was going to make damn sure there was at least enough for a call on there. So if he doesn't call me, that's fine. But I'm sure after getting that message, he'll be calling someone. I have not talked to Reb Donna recently, but she did yesterday leave me a very lovely comment on my channel and said that I've been doing really good work on this case. I know she's very literally, quite literally, like physically, emotionally out on this. And we all, I think, are to that point, and we all want answers. She's divorcing him, though. Does she care? I don't give a shit if she cares. You don't think Dawn's gonna give a shit sitting there in a cell? Well, she's out there living her best life and having Benny and her, I love you, honey, baby, boo, boo. Oh, Ernie, I love you, and be up your butt, too. Really? No, that doesn't matter to me if Candace cares. It only matters to me if it pisses Dawn off enough. That's what matters to me. That's what we need.
Aw, love you, Bobby Cat. That's
Bobby
awesome.
Cat,
It's so
thank
true.
you.
So true.
He's going to want to talk to you.
Well,
Hey.
hopefully he does reach out to Cher.
I don't care if he does or doesn't, but, you know, I could only imagine if I was sitting in jail and I got a message like what I sent today with proof of everything that I was documenting in there. Oh, I'd be a raging bull. It would not be good. He wants to pop a Cher too. Yeah, my dad wants nothing to do with any of them.
Nope, Saints, you're not blocked.
Nope. I slow mode might be on, but I don't know if I actually turned slow mode on for tonight. Yeah, he'll be hot for sure. So I don't know. It's what it is. You know, I sent that early this morning. So we'll see.
Yep.
We'll see. And I did let him know, yeah. They're calling you a dumbass out here, Donald. Like, you know, like, you... Oh, thank you,
It's
ATS.
amazing how fast things switched once Dawn went to jail.
Tim makes his YouTube page. Starts leaving his alibi videos out. We got Candace, I heard, packed her bags and went to Kathy's house. Like, I messaged him. There's a way to message inmates. If you would like to, you could figure it out. But I'm not giving away my secrets because they're actually not that secret. What is going on with Ernie and Candace? Are they talking still? Any response from Sandman or Candace? No. No, but I mean, do you think Sandman, Mr. Media Manager, is going to be cool with that? I don't think so. Aw, thank you. Thank you, Dinky. You're so sweet. Excuse me. BK said specifically that she was supposed to be in rehab by now. Well, he's probably not wrong. There's many things that they should have been doing should they have actually wanted a chance at getting their children back, and they haven't done a damn thing. So, yeah. Natasha! Cher, do you think Candace will end up right back with Dawn in a few months? Listen,
I do.
yeah,
I do.
yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should do a predictions for 3 months from now, because it'll probably come true.
Let's do a poll. Put a 1 in the chat if you think they'll end up back together when Dawn gets out. Put a 2 if you think they won't. I personally think they will.
I don't think that there will be time for that. My personal belief is that Don's gonna get raging mad while he's behind bars, right? He he's gonna get mad, and he's probably going to be the one to flip on Candace. Yeah, not remembering twos. He's going to be the one to flip on Candace. Now, here's my thing. Depending on the extent of involvement from each, they all deserve, including Grandis deserves. Anyone that has knowledge, I don't care what Candace did or didn't do. I have seen where she, and you've actually now all heard, and you've heard other people close to her even come out and say this. Like, Candace thinks that Don has more to do with Summer's disappearance than he's saying. Okay, you can't tell me you live with that man and you don't know. Like, for real? Nah. Oh, and also Benny comes out with all this crap within, like, what, 24 hours of Upchurch calling him, saying he's, like, cracked out. Like, no. Of course Benny Keys, a wannabe rapper, wants to talk to me. That ain't gonna happen. He knows I have over 3 million views. Like, no. And then, like, no. Like, you guys just sit back, look at the timing, look at the things, and you, like, just, no, you're not gonna find me on the bandwagon kissing his ass after that. Nope. There's no way. No way. Candace, Grandis.
Thank you, Vet Girl.
And actually, I heard that Candace hates being called Candy because that's what her mom is called. And, you know, Grandma Candace hates being called Grandis. Well, I'm going to call Candace Candy because I know it just irks her just that much. And Grandis is, I'll call her Miss Grandis. But you don't get that respect from me. Your granddaughter's missing and your daughter's missing. Now, there's a common denominator with both of those girls. So whether you don't know or not, you know the truth, and you know that you're hiding and protecting. And that, to me, is just as guilty. Lying to the police, Casey Anthony got 3 years just for lying and falsifying police reports on Zanny the nanny and shit. I mean, for sure, Grandis should get at least that, right? Candy and Grandis for life. We should get merch. Candace killed that bitch. Listen, I told you Candace freaked the fuck out on me one night and called me freaking out. All I did was post a screenshot of one of her Facebook posts that said that, bitch, I will, something like, I'll have you, I can't remember, like, I'll kill you and help them search for your body. Something like that, or I'll bury you and help them search for your body. It was something to that nature that she posted on Facebook. Now, yeah, everyone's like, oh, you know, I post that. I go around and post that. Yeah, okay, and I'm the type of bitch that would post that type of shit too. But I don't have 2 missing family members. That's my sister and my baby girl. And posting that. Like, how ridiculous is that? Marabella, thank you so much. That's ridiculous. And so anyways, I remember the phone call when I posted that. All it was I put on the community post. I saved that photo from her Facebook posting and I posted that picture. Okay? Tell me why she gets Dawn to call me all in a huff and puff, and Dawn's like, you're saying my wife killed her sister? I'm like, what? I was so confused. I actually completely forgot I made that community post because I think it was like the next day, and someone had sent it to Candace and seen it anyway. So she got Dawn all in a huff. Dawn's like, no, like, you're saying my wife killed her sister, Cher, whatever. And then Candace gets on the phone and she's like, fuck you, Cher. You said, you know, I didn't stab my sister in a trunk of a car. And I said, whoa, Candace, where are you getting that from? And she was fucked up. She was drunk. as a skunk. I said, where are you getting that from? I didn't post that. All I did was take a screenshot of your post and I posted it. I didn't say shit about you stabbed your sister in no trunk of no car. Like, that idea never even came to my mind. Guilty conscious much? I don't know. Like, that is some fucked up shit. But yeah, that was a crazy phone call that I got from them too. It's very specific thing to say, but that's not that's not at all what happened. It's, I don't know. It definitely made me feel weird. When she said that, I thought, uh-oh. And I was like, holy shit, what is she saying? Like, that is so far left what she's saying. Listen, Jennifer, that would be interesting because I know people felt differently. Oh, she has her sister posted up on the wall. Oh, she didn't hurt her sister. And I'm like, you guys, that is like a form of a trophy, or you know what I'm saying? Like she has that posted probably because she's proud of that shit, or to even make her look sympathetic. Like, you have to think of like what these people will go to. Look at the productions that they have gone to put all of us through. They want to say, oh, well, the YouTubers ruined it. They always make it about themselves. They don't care about Summer. And they just take shit and they make it up for views. You came on the platform from the jump, just trying to prank everybody on YouTube. For what purpose? Why? See, that's the problem. They all knew they couldn't do that to mainstream media. But on YouTube here, we are very much moldable. They make a few troll accounts, get in there, pretend to be subbed, say something, get the chat all hyped. Like, you've all seen it. Like, and it's very easy to control creator, especially in true crimes content, especially if you're in a true crime case and you're gonna, okay, yeah, we're going to the source of the case. Okay, yeah, well, we're gonna put out there what you're saying to us. Now, it's not our fault. You shouldn't be coming after us and bitching at us when you just come on here from the jump telling us wrong and misinformation, because that was your plan the entire fucking time. I don't know about confession, but she was drunk off of her ass. And, I mean, they found her car in the trunk. They would have known if there was blood in that trunk or not, So I don't think she was stabbed in the trunk of that car. But it was very weird to have her say that. And I don't even remember, maybe does the post say something about a trunk of a car, possibly? I don't even remember, but I don't know. But her exact words were, "You're a bitch, Cher. Fuck you. I didn't stab my sister in a trunk of a car." And I was like, whoa. Nobody said that, Candace. That's not even what your post says. Like, you didn't even say that on the post. So chill, girl. What the freak? And the word scripted, mama checking, is used far too much in the people in this. And you even got Tim Mullins even saying, oh yeah, I needed the face. Well, Robin was really good for that. And Robin can just talk, and yeah, I would have hired her. And now he's lumping Robin back into this. Everyone lies. Misinformation from the jump, and we're getting it from the parents. We think, and we hear Tim Mullins loves a good prank too, right? Do we really think? Like, for all we know, it's Tim Mullins putting them up, bringing them over a bottle, getting them nice and juiced up, and telling them, let's run this prank on the fucking YouTubers. I mean, for real. But there's a reason they stayed away from the mainstream media. These games would never have been a thing on mainstream media. It wouldn't have happened. And as I said, we were all being watched before Summer was reported missing. And I believe that. And you listen to how Tim Mullins talks about us on YouTube, how he loved to, chop that wood and put on the YouTubians. Candace starting not to trust Tim Mullins. Tim Mullins. Starting to? Do you know what church members were telling him, BK, to attack you? Well, now I'm going to guess it was Tim Mullins and probably Robin or whoever the team is. But we've got this team of people, of Kathy, and you remember the stupid We Give You Hope people? I mean, they said right off the bat that Benny could never be trusted. I mean, I said the same about me, but they said right off the bat, that shit's on there recorded. Benny's he's gonna ruin it for us. We can't really trust him with everything. Again, Don went to jail February 7th. If that phone was such an issue, these are concerns that should have been raised a hell of a lot sooner than March 21st. Because now if I was Benny, the first thing I would have wanted is that phone. That would have been a thing on February 7th. Why are we just hearing about it March 21st? Like, duh. And you think that's the only time and only way they're being uncooperative? Like, for real? Like, this is shocking? No, Benny, we know this isn't shocking to you. Mark my words, this is just the scapegoat he's using. But also, don't be surprised if him and Candace are buddies again 3 days from now. Okay? Because this could all be some stupid fucking plan. Some stupid fucking setup. Some stupid more distraction. Which, you guys... Enough lies. Never thought about Candace's sister. What'd that say? Never thought of Candace's sister's picture on the wall as a trophy. You hit the nail on the head. Yeah. Oh, freaking right. I thought that immediately. I said it right to Mr. Cher. And Chris McDonough is like, that really stood out to me. And I thought, whatever. Now, he's never really said, I don't think, has he really said, like, what stood out to him about that picture being there on the wall? Because I'm wondering, does he have the exact same thought what I'm having? Like, that's almost very much a trophy type thing. Because I'm going to tell you something. I got bad vibes seeing that Paw Patrol thing in the flower bed. Just so everyone's perfectly clear, I never thought that Summer put that there. I always thought that Candace put that there as some kind of memorial, if you will. Again, I can't prove that now, can I? But something about that just doesn't sit right to me. Sherry went off on Candace. Oh, where'd it go? In that one interview, and weren't they best friends? I don't know. I don't watch that person. I can't believe she gave those toys to the church. Right. Hey, Mom Love. Yes, because a child want to do. Well, Benny talked a lot of smack about creators and went hard for them for what? This was undercover work. Well, I told you guys, right, Joe? I said, and that's my problem. Like, I told you I was being sent things to dox people, the house address, pictures of like everything, right? I knew when certain creators were wiping their butts. It was that almost to that extent, right? And I shouldn't have this kind of information on another creator. That's not what I'm on here for. I don't care. That's not for me. And so, yeah, there was certain things expected. Like you guys all know, I played my part. There were certain things I had to do. I played my part. And Benny's right. He could play it much better and go much farther. But that's because he's much more of a deceitful snake than I ever could be. To sum it up, there are more moral grounds that I couldn't cross and get past. Like attacking creators for being, what's he saying now? Because we got Enchanted Life Path putting out videos that he put out months ago, which is exactly where we are today and exactly what is coming out of Benny's mouth. But you attacked every single one of us for saying these things and bringing up these points. We were attacked and real life gone on these people. That is disturbing. That's no longer undercover work, but that's helping manipulate and help feed into the misinformation. And then bashing us all for having misinformation.
Yeah.
Does that make any fucking sense to you? Yeah, I don't really pay attention. Yeah, I don't. Church that, yeah, the prayer garden that heard, which that whole situation doesn't make sense to me either, because that church wasn't the church we're told Summer loved so much. Why does the church, Summer's church that she loved so much, not have the memorial there?
Yeah. Why is it the Solomon Baptist Church that has the prayer garden?
Yeah, what can you do but laugh? Like, to be honest, just by even acknowledging them, Upchurch gave them a little bit of clout, you know, so they should be actually thanking Upchurch. And to be bashing Upchurch, I don't care if you like the man or not. I don't care if you like his music or not, his content or not. This man has over 3 million followers, and that's just on YouTube. Oh my gosh, I don't even know what he has collectively on all social media together, and the connections in the world of people that he knows. You should be thankful that they are mentioning your daughter's name. Upchurch saying Summer's name, like Tennessee's his stomping grounds. Like what? And here we are bashing him. Like I said, I don't give a shit if Benny's jealous, first of all. Wannabe rapper, okay? Like, hello. I'm not racist, but let me show you every selfie I ever took with a black person. Looking ass. Okay? That was just poor taste, Benny. And he's a local. So why are we bashing him? That doesn't even make any sense. Like I said, if you don't like his music, cool. Mr. Cher doesn't. I do. There's a few songs of him that is definitely on my playlist for when I'm just like chilling, smoking my weed, Rolling Stone. That's my jam. But Mr. Cher does not care for that music.
No.
But how do you feel about him? Hold on. Wait a minute. Let me just show you his YouTube channel. How do you feel about him mentioning... There we go. Oh shoot, where is he? I think this is his channel. Nope, that's not his channel. What the heck am I doing? Okay, he actually has 2 channels, but is this the one he's on? So damn near 3 million subscribers just on YouTube. Just on YouTube. You don't really care about his music, but how do you feel about him digging into the Summer Wells case? And he is a local, by the way.
I think it's great. I think the more people...
Oh, shoot, it's playing.
It's fine. I think the more people that do that, the better.
Do you think he deserves to get bashed for bringing it up by the missing girl's mom?
I don't think anybody deserves to get bashed for trying to help with this case. The only people who deserve to get bashed are the ones who start bashing other creators.
Yin Yang, I didn't see the question. If you want to write the question again. Right? Don't panic. And like I said, I know he does kind of have that. He has that asshole country boy attitude, right? But I mean, that's also why he's very well liked and loved, because that's for a lot of people, but it's not for some people. But I don't think anybody's mad at him for bringing up Summer and actually mingling in the true crime community and trying to check out, because he's actually doing his due diligence in trying to know the case. So what does he do? He hops on YouTube, goes to what he thinks is supposed to be a true crime community. And it's a rude awakening, you guys, when he's like, this is some fucked up shit. And he gets bashed for showing up in people's chats. He gets bashed for saying Summer's name. What are we doing? That is very sad. Did Yang write that again?
Checking. Put it up. Might I ask you a question about the phone call from Dawn to Candace when they were in the car with H and Summer?
Oh. I'm not sure what they're meaning.
I haven't heard much about that other than what H said about it. Because apparently Dawn said that there was some guy on the property
trying to touch the kids. Yes, and we all assumed that was Andy. Now, if you remember, so I have all I can say at this point is that it is a thought or feeling I have, but I do very much think that Hunter was being used and manipulated, but he was groomed who knows when. And here's my thing. I think that Hunter was a young boy, an all puppy dog, and probably, I'm sorry, I'm going to trigger warning, but I'm going to talk about some inappropriate things between adults and children now. But the way Hunter be acting and posting pictures of him and his girl and whatever, or whatever he's doing, I think that Candace was the first person that H did anything with. Okay? Stay with me. And I think he would have said anything and done anything to protect her. I also think he was a little bit jealous and going through her phone. Bring it up, oh, do you have a thing for Candace? Oh, no, she's married. She's older. She has other, kids. She's older. No, that's nasty. I'm young. First thing out of his mouth is, she's married. You're crazy. She's married. But that's the only reason. Not her age or anything like that. But yes. Now, just go with me. Welcome to the Crazy Train, Auntie Side-Eye. Choo-choo. I feel that this happened and that he would have been willing to do anything, including say whatever Candace wanted him to say as an alibi. Protective and jealousy. Yes. Oh, he would have thought maybe, he's a young kid. He sees her being mistreated and, young boy. I'm sorry, but we cannot turn a blind eye what was going on in both households. I don't give a shit what Allie and all them say. His own family said, his own grandma said shit was going down. I don't like it either, you guys. That's the last thing I want to see. If I was home, I would ask if my wife was coming home. If it was at work and not at home, I would ask, when are you going home? Thoughts? Yeah. No, you're right.
Yeah, I don't know what words he used, but I get what you're saying. If he was home, he'd say, when are you coming home? And if he wasn't home, he'd say, when are you going home? But
I'm not sure what was said at all to that. We don't know what was that exactly said. And also,
I'd definitely like to hear that conversation.
Yeah. Well, trigger warning, you guys, but we're not going to be blind to the fact of what's going on. And Allie's household is no better than Dawn and Candace's household. Let's be all the way real. Because Grandma said she knew things were going on. Allie wants to ignore it and whatever because, that'd be a shitty parent of her to do that. But at the same time, maybe she didn't really, I don't even know. But anyway, there's shitty stuff going on in both households. And children were used and abused in every which way. But anyways, I could see the manipulation happening because this boy is going to try and do whatever he can to save someone he thinks he loves.
Yeah, I wonder where Hunter is now and how he's doing.
There's all kinds. There's words that he's in foster care. There's word that he's in lockup, but I never believed that he's in juvie. I always said they took that boy out of there because he is a witness. I believed he was in protective custody. You know, we won't know because we can't know if he's in juvie close because he's a minor. We won't know that. There's no way we can legally be given that information, and there's no way we can legally be given the information that he is in protective custody / a foster home. So there's that. I think he'll talk one day, but right now he can't. Right now he's probably a minor being protected. Why? Well, because Don Candace still live over there. You're, Allie, saying, why are they allowed to talk to my kid? Why are they calling my kid? So you also heard Andrew trying to set up a biker. I guess Hunter was afraid because some person came with a van and showed up in their driveway to try and take Hunter back to New York. Also, there's a conversation we got Grand Bun saying after Summer died. She's right there saying to Molly Golightly, you know, right before Molly Golightly puts whatever amount of money that was that she shoves in Allie's hoodie. Right after Allie gives that deal of whatever amount that interview costed them, because they all waited outside on the sidewalk for them, and then, I'm going to shove money in your hoodie pocket like it's nothing. JLL forgot to edit that part out. Whoopsie. Mm-hmm. Accident? I don't know. Probably not. Right? Paid Dudley. They pay. And you guys, that's a problem. We shouldn't be paying for interviews around here. That is a problem because they are going to be more steered to what that creator's narrative is. Don't you think?
Yep. The only way I would see paying for an interview is if the person is coming to you or meeting you, so you compensate them for the gas.
Yeah, you give them, here's a gas card from freaking Super America or something.
But if you're going to their
house,
buy
you a dinner since you're meeting up, yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah, but if you're going to their house or whatever, no, I don't think so.
You don't throw whatever amount of money was in that pot. You don't do that. You don't do that. And I've seen where some of these people ask to be paid to come and talk. Jody Sue's hubby wanted a minimum of $400 to do interviews. And I was like, don't you pay that? What the freak? Like, if you're talking to do right and you want to find Summer, you should want to do that shit for free. When you start asking people for a payout to tell and do what's right, that's a problem. Mm-hmm. And I already don't trust you. As soon as you ask for money, I don't trust you because you're not doing it for Summer. You're doing it for yourself. And I don't trust what you're about to say when already from right there, you already showed me your true color. Because if it's the right thing and you care about Summer coming home, you're singing like a fucking bird for free.
Yeah.
Yeah, $400 for him to talk. That's what he wanted. I don't know if he ever got it, but yeah. Oh, yeah, Andrew Hiltz, please. He had a whole YouTube channel that up and disappeared before people got onto him, which I really wish I would have screen recorded it all. But his babies were running around unattended. People passed out on the floor, beer bottles and lighters everywhere, and the kids running around in nasty-ass diaper, one of them. No clothes on, 3 of them at least. I remember they were jumping on a mattress, and then they were walking around, and all you see is beer bottles, ashtrays, and cigarette butts, and all this, and you hear the kids saying, I'm starving again, as they're walking around passed out people in a dark-ass apartment with blankets on the windows, nasty-ass diaper on one. Yeah, that was some flashbacks. Talk about PSTD, or what is it called? PTSD. PTSD. I don't even know what it is. I'm so fucked up from it. Sorry. Yeah, but you know, that's gone and disappeared too. The people that are being trusted. Oh my God, don't even get me started who you're throwing money to, y'all. This is just, it's disturbing to watch. It's discouraging, and there's a reason like why I've been quiet, because even tonight, like, what am I saying that's even actually truly helpful? Nothing. I'm not saying nothing tonight. That's truly helpful, right? Bring Summer home? Nope, it's not going to. And I'm tired, and I'm discouraged, and I'm tired of it. And from day one, these motherfuckers ruined it. Tammy Barnes. Oh, it's good to see you. Love you. That cheered me up a little. But we've been played from day one. We've been played.
It feels like that.
And we were watched, and this was planned out. I'm telling you, I don't even believe that Summer went missing on June 15th. I believe that's just when it was reported. Now, bear with me. We have a TikTok video, yeah. We do, but we don't know what day that's taken from. Would Hunter lie about seeing Summer at all that day? Or would he lie about seeing her alive? Now, remember, the Chris McDonough interview, why are they having a conversation? Because they told Chris McDonough, no, he said that she was alive when they got here. She was alive. Why is that even a conversation happening in your household? Why would Hunter come home and be like, nope, Mom, nope, she's alive? Why is that a conversation? Well, she said it in the Chris McDonough interview. No, we talked to Hunter, But they also say that he's not the same. He wasn't being himself. And even to this day, it's worded he isn't himself. Did he love Candace or think, he loved Candace because he's been manipulated, used, and abused by all these adults that he thought he could lie for her because it would protect her, save her from Dawn? I don't know. Did he really see her go underwater that day? I don't know. Something isn't right. Like, why did he even say that? Like, There's something off. And then why would it be a conversation when he gets home? Oh, hey, how was fishing? You go swimming? Oh, yeah. No, Summer was alive. Like, how did that conversation go? Groomed, Karen, you said it. How did that conversation go? Why would that be a conversation?
Mm-hmm.
Because she says that to Chris McDonough, her exact words. No, he came home, she said it, and he said she was alive when they were here. Why? Why would you ask him that? Or what came out of his mouth? He says something, right? Like, oh my God, Mom, I don't, she went underwater, but I think she's just sleeping or whatever. Like, I don't know, but there's something.
Yeah.
There's something.
And everybody's lying.
But did Hunter lie because of that? You know what I'm saying? Like, they never gave Hunter's phone back. Hunter's using someone else's phone. Hunter never got his phone back, but somehow Candace and Dawn got theirs back within 3 hours. What? Welcome. Don't panic. Choo choo. I think you were a member before, so welcome back.
Well, who did Lawson or whatever say that they still have Hunter's phone?
Well, I know Benny said it.
Yeah, I wonder if it's even true. I'm starting to question everything.
Here's the thing. I think that they have everyone's phone. I don't think they even gave Candace and Dawn back their phones. Or here's the thing. I think they still have a phone of Dawn and Candace's. But let's remember, they had multiple phones before Summer even went missing. So this whole phone bullshit that Benny's saying now, which phone, Benny? Which phone do you want him to hand over? Because if it's the one that they already gave TBI, if you don't think that shit's bugged and they can't get into that anyway, like, I don't know what to tell you. Or was it one of the other phones that he already had? Like, we all know this.
Yeah.
Or was it the brand new phone that they got after Summer already got gone? So what exactly would be in there? That's new that would tie them unless they've been talking about it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really know. Like, I don't know. Which phone is it? Bring them all the phones, because there's multiple phones that should be turned over to TBI. Because I don't think for 1 minute that they give TBI every phone that they had. Nope. I think Candace has had one stored somewhere with possible evidence of something on there, which is why Dawn has never rolled on her. There's something somewhere somebody's got hiding.
Yeah, Judy, they wouldn't need the actual phone to get like messages and stuff, but for pictures that if you take with your phone, they'd need the phone to get those. But Thank you, Meredithy.
Do we believe that Tim Mullins never looked into that phone? He just downloaded it and didn't know?
Yeah, come on.
Do we believe that, actually?
Why would he even do that? It doesn't make any sense. Nothing's making sense. Like that video that Cher was talking about where you could see Molly slipping Allie some cash. They were saying that they know that the kids were given booze, drugs, all this stuff. Like, why the hell, if they knew all that, why was Allie allowing Hunter to be around them?
Not only that, but you knew before Summer got gone that there was inappropriateness with Candace and your grandson, ma'am, and you didn't say shit and you allowed it to keep happening. To the point where he was alone with Candace the day Summer got gone. Allegedly. In my opinion, all that bullshit, whatever you have to say. So nobody even tried to save Hunter or help Hunter. Or those other kids. Let's go back all the way to September when she called the police because she couldn't get her kids off of the hill. Where Jose was too, don't forget. But here we go several months later when he's trying to act like, no, I haven't been to her house in like over a year. Bullshit, you were there 6-7 months ago because there was a 911 call made 7 months before Summer got gone to get you off the hill. And Candace said she was going to blow Allie's head off, right? But then here comes June, several months later, right? October to June is how long?
6 months?
7 months, 7, 7 months, 7 alibis. Why is Benny watching Cher's kids? Does she know this? Watching my kids?
Better fucking not be.
Well, I'll make sure law enforcement knows that. Let him, because now he's going to be in big trouble. So thanks for telling me that, because I've already been in touch with law enforcement over YouTube bullshit. He should worry about his own kids, not mine. He's got several of his own. Worry about them.
To be fair, Ellie's first interview was 2 weeks after Summer's disappearance.
And paid for.
McDonough was months after everyone on YouTube was accusing Hunter.
No.
There wasn't a lot of accusations against Hunter at the time.
That's not true. Chris McDonough was there 3 weeks after Summer got gone. So we're going by a week.
Yeah, he was there quick.
He was there, I believe it was 3 weeks. It was less than a month. He was there July.
I can look when he first posted the interview.
Yeah, and when he
posted it. It wasn't that long after.
When he was there days before he posted it. Remember, when he posted it isn't the same day because he put it up. He had to edit and all that before it goes up. But I want to say he said he was there 3 weeks after Summer went missing. Yeah, none of it makes sense. And also that was a paid interview. That's when I stopped following and supporting Unmasked, because that's when I found out they were like paying for interviews, and I privately reached out to them and said, what the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? And because it all felt wrong, and I'm like, but don't you think this or that, or like, don't you think it's wrong to do this? Don't you think they're going to say whatever narrative you want? Like, I got into that with the Unmasked team, and I was like, whoa. And I was like, no, we can't do this. And I started jumping in right around that time, because I was like, fuck that. Fuck that. Paying for interviews right off the bat, we're not going to get the truth. People, no, I don't like that. I just see that as wrong. So wrong. Hey, Kiko Mandy.
Yeah, the interview rooms interview with Allie and H it aired July 21st.
Okay.
So it was probably recorded roughly a month after Summer went missing.
Summer went missing June 15th, so that was up in there about a month. So yeah, it was not long. The phone is a ruse. Yeah, I just don't want people to be so dead focused on that, because we got the FBI involved on this case, right? And if we don't think that they can't come up with something to, I don't know what you call it, get warrants or whatever, like subpoena the phones or whatever. If we think now, and also what we do now with him even saying that, do we honestly think that that phone is going to be in the shape it was before 2 days ago and him starting that, saying that? No, for sure that shit's getting wiped clean now, right? So
I agree, Karen. I would pay for the actual truth.
well, I think getting close to the actual truth would mean that no money should have exchanged anybody's sentence for an interview from day one. And unfortunately, that's not what happened. I think the only person who didn't pay and simply just bought dinner, a pizza, was Chris McDonough. I think he offered to order pizza, which I was like, yeah, that's great. That's like what, yeah, sitting there. Yeah, I don't give a shit what people are saying about my kids or whatever. That's fine. I'll let law enforcement know that there are bad people actually saying that, and that's a problem. Otherwise, you can keep it off of my chat. I don't want to even discuss it. It is what it is. They can find themselves in a world of trouble if that's what they're fucking saying. So
Yeah, kids are off limits.
actually, no, that is going to law enforcement. That's a big problem. So you can email me exactly where he says that, because that's going to be a huge problem. I promise you that. He needs to worry about his own fucking kids. That right there is a sign of not doing good and has nothing whatsoever to do with Summer Wells. So lace up, boy.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to end it now, because you're going to take me out of pocket. And I'm just going to end it because that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to call law enforcement. So good on you. Have fun getting in trouble. And everyone, tonight doesn't help bring summer home. So I didn't even want to do it. But just, I guess what I can end it with is don't fall for more bullshit. Keep your eyes open, your ears open. And if it feels like a production, it's probably a production. Or just don't, how do I say? Summer's still gone. Nobody is Summer's hero. She's still gone.
Yeah, no one's done anything to find Summer yet. We're trying, but
everyone's tried, but we've only been now getting, I mean, you got, how many more people you need to come out and say? How many more people fake pretending and backing them need to come out and say there's something wrong here, they're lying, they know something, and all of this.
Something.
How many more people have to come out and say this? Can you guys stop mentioning it in the chat? Thank you.
A lot of people have been.
I'm done.
Yeah.
Good night, guys.